Hey gamers, it's me, Double Chief here. Man, I have a big story to tell you guys. Now, just a word of warning, there is a spoilers for those that are WWE fans and that watch WrestleMania, or those that have not watched WrestleMania. If you don't want to know the results and wait until tomorrow, then I advise to don't watch the video then. And for those that are not fans of WWE, then you don't have to watch this video. But anyway, I thought to just make this to help out anyone who doesn't have WWE Network or anything like that, and for those that want to know the results. So, here it goes. So at the starting of the kickoff, they had a fatal four-way WWE Tag Team match, and the teams were the Usos versus Cesaro and Tyson Kidd versus Big E, Langston, Kofi Kingston, and versus the El Matadors. Towards the end, Tyson Kidd and Cesaro have gotten the titles, which is quite a shocker. I have not really seen that match, but I saw it on YouTube. So if you guys are wondering, they got the WWE World Tag Team Champions. Excuse me, I will be coughing throughout this video, so excuse that. Okay. The next one is basically it's for the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle. You know, for the trophy for Andre the Giant. And it consists of, I'm not sure how many WWE superstars, but there was a lot of them in there. And it turns out, in the end, the Big Show has won the match. So he got the trophy. And I have not seen that match either, so I'll have to take a look at that sometime. And yes, I have actually written all this down on paper, so I actually remember. So in case you're wondering why I'm looking down. So, okay. Now, this is like a starting match of WrestleMania right when it's on WWE Network. This is the Intercontinental Championship match, which consists of each superstar of Daniel Bryan versus Dolph Ziggler versus Wade Barrett, R-Truth, Luke Harper, and Stardust. Man, that was a very epic fight. This is one of the first matches I've seen throughout my WWE career. Well, career. Why did I say career? Throughout my WWE vision as basically an audience. I have not been to any of the real shows, but anyway, I've seen WrestleMania 28, all that just on pay-per-view, and I have never seen a match like this, which is like a titles match where you have to climb the ladder and grab the title. But anyway, jump further into that match. The winner of that match was indeed Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan is the new Intercontinental Champion. Okay, so congratulations, Bryan. So, anyway, next match. Randy Orton versus Seth Rollins. And man, I can't believe I waited this long for this match. For Randy Orton to go up against Seth Rollins when he finally gets to have his revenge against Seth Rollins for what Seth Rollins did to him, especially with the Authority. And man, that was a very epic match, and I cannot believe I saw that match. It was very epic. It was, on a scale of 1 to 10, I'd probably say like an 8, basically. It was really cool. But in the end, Randy Orton has won that match. So Seth Rollins got what he deserved. So anyway, move on to the next match. The very iconic match that everyone has been talking about throughout the week, which is the iconic WCW Soldier, Sting, versus Triple H. Very iconic, awesome match. Especially when they had their entrances where Sting enters through first. For his entrance, they had these, I think these Japanese, Chinese people. I had nothing against them, so I'm not being racist or anything. There's no way for me to call them. So, they had all these cool instruments, like drums and all that. It was really cool on how Sting came out with that entrance. Now, the thing that really made me laugh was when Triple H came out, because his theme was, yes, it was the Terminator theme. Like on top of the stage, it was like flat, and then out of nowhere, the stage opened up. It had 2 on this side and 2 on this side of T-800s, which are Terminators, which they're just models, but they're rising up from the stage. And then in the middle part, open up and rise, and there was Triple H in this costume, though. Probably would not say much of a good costume because the mask he wore was pretty cheap, I'd say. But in other words, it was really good entrance, I have to admit. He had the Terminator theme in it, and then when it showed the camera on a Titantron, which it had Arnold Schwarzenegger himself, the Terminator himself, I was very shocked, and I was like, oh my god, there's a Terminator right there. That's the real Terminator. But it had Arnold Schwarzenegger with his sunglasses, and he's like, WWE fans, is Judgment Day. So he takes off his sunglasses, and it actually, like, it's really cool on the special effects and how it had the Terminator eyes. It's pretty cool. He said, Judgment Day, it's time to play the game. But anyway, further into that match, it was very epic. I say Triple H I knew he had something up his sleeve, so during the middle of the match, he had his buddies from D-Generation X, 3 guys from D-Generation X. No, Shawn Michaels was not in that group. But they came in. Sting still fought them off and everything. And then when they had Sting down, out of nowhere, another theme entrance was playing. It was 3 guys from NWO. They had Kevin Nash, Hollywood Hulk Hogan, and I forgot what this other guy's name was. But 3 guys with it, and they had their T-shirts of NWO. They were going down there to help Sting. It was really awesome. And then when they had the advantage and all that, when Sting had the advantage to go up against Triple H, Sting wasn't paying attention. Out of nowhere, Sweet Chin Music came out of nowhere. You guys know what that means. Shawn Michaels came out of nowhere. Sweet Chin Music, Sting, and I cannot believe he did that. But he was the other guy of D-Generation X. So, but anyway, after that happened, Sting was like down, so Triple H tried to pin him. Sting kicked out, so everyone was shocked. And then, so Sting had the upper hand right when he was going to run into Triple H, you know, for like a second headbutt. Triple H had the sledgehammer and had him hit it like on the head. He was knocked out. So basically, Triple H won the match. And in the end, Triple H and Sting, they shook hands and I say that's good sportsmanship. So, it was a pretty good match, even though I was kind of disappointed that Sting lost. So hopefully it'll be like another thing. Which I have another topic on that when it comes to Triple H. I'll speak later in the video. Next match, Bray Wyatt versus The Undertaker. Another good match. Bray Wyatt, you know, he was like more like a fearsome type of character, very creepy. Along with Undertaker, the Phenom. Everyone respects the Phenom. He's like the dead man. So basically, of how they kind of categorize that is the fearsome versus the fearsome. You know, like it's a really good combination. But in the end, Undertaker came on top. So now he's 22-1. Undertaker won against the Bray Wyatt. Next match, it was a Divas match, tag team. AJ Lee and Paige versus the Bella Twins. In the end, basically, the Bella Twins lost, which is good. Let's see. Another one, a match for the for the United States Championship. Rusev versus John Cena. Another epic match. I say, on a scale of 1 to 10, I say a solid 10. Which is why, the reason why I have it that is because not only was it epic, but John Cena won the United States Championship. Congratulations, John Cena. Another one. So, later on, in the show, Triple H, he was like back talking and saying, oh, I beat Sting and all that. And out of nowhere, The Rock comes in. Yeah, that's right. The Rock came in and interrupted them. So, and so he was like, he asked him a question saying 2 things. 1, you can either go back in the back and like dress like the Terminator, or 2, have a WrestleMania moment right here, right now. So I have a question for you guys. So answer down in the comments below for my question is, and I have it right here. Do you want to see The Rock face Triple H at the next WrestleMania, WrestleMania 32, or if you want them to face together on Monday Night Raw tomorrow night, or whatever, just comment down below. I want to hear you guys' thoughts on that. And then finally, the last match of the night for the World WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Brock Lesnar versus Roman Reigns. So when they were having their match, oh my gosh, it was just, this is unbelievable. It was like a real fight. Oh my god. But let's get fast forward within the match. Roman Reigns had him. I'd say he really had him. Now I'm not saying Brock Lesnar won, and now you guys are saying, well, then if you're saying Roman Reigns didn't win and Brock Lesnar didn't win, then who win? Basically, when both guys were down, out of nowhere, Seth Rollins came in and cashed in his Money in the Bank briefcase. So he knocked Roman Reigns out of the ring, and then he did a curb stomp on Brock Lesnar. And now, I hate to say this, Seth Rollins is the next WWE World Heavyweight Champion. But I would say this. Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns, they may have lost, but every WrestleMania, every championship match, every time a person loses from that match, they get to have a rematch. So, I won't be too cocky, Seth Rollins, because you won't be champion very long for a person that represents Iowa. Now, I know this is just all for entertainment. I know that, right? I'm not that stupid. I know this is just for entertainment, but hey, I'm a WWE fan. But I guess that's all the stats from WrestleMania. I want to hear your guys' thoughts. For those that did watch WrestleMania, I want to hear your guys' thoughts on a scale 1 to 10, or maybe higher if you like, of how awesome was WrestleMania. Comment down below. So that's all I have time for, you guys. Sorry, I've been coughing, recovering from a sinus infection, which I'm getting better. My cough is loose now, so excuse me. Okay. But anyway, that's all I have time for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Doe Chief off.